from the hell of San Jose. Make some noise right now for Israel Medina!
Alright, hello everybody. I was not a preemie, although I wanted to be. I was born in November, so that means I'm a Valentine's Day baby. Or I might be the paycheck after Valentine's Day baby. You know, like it was my dad, he didn't have money, you know? You know that move? Like, oh, you just wait till next week, baby. Like, you've never done, okay, this crowd has never done that. That's fine. That's fine. You guys are good. You guys are good. My name's Israel, and that's uncomfortable sometimes. But my last name is Medina, which is the holy city in Saudi Arabia where the Prophet Muhammad received his vision, right? And my middle name is Joseph Smith. Like my parents just didn't give a fuck, I guess. My little brother's name is Buddha Jehovah Witness Medina. I was like, Dad, we're gonna get in trouble, dude. Dude, you know what I haven't heard so far this year? Normally you hear it by now. I haven't heard anybody this whole time say 2026 is gonna be my year. Has anybody heard this? We're all in the same place. It's beautiful, dude. I hope I don't. Like as a comedian, like I'm not supposed to have, you know, like there's a certain, like if I were to get rich, I wouldn't be like funny anymore. You know? Like there's a poverty element to this. I get really stressed out, but I don't get like road rage anymore. I just get like really aggressive in a Costco for no reason. Anybody? Like when people bring their entire family to the Costco, what's up with that, dude? Why do you need 3 generations of you to decide what you're gonna eat for the next 2 weeks? Dude, when I was a kid, children and old people didn't get to decide what to eat. We should bring that back. Like, I can't wait to tell my son and my dad, no iPad time for either of you. Shut the fuck up. You know, like we got food at home. I feel like Costco is intimately tied to my mental health. I feel like the only reason I haven't killed myself yet is that I keep buying shit in bulk. Dude, like I bought 3 bunches of bananas in different stages of ripeness to keep a steady flow of bananas in my life. Whenever somebody asks how I'm doing, I'm just taking it 1 banana at a time. I can't really do much more than that. Sometimes I fuck up and I have to eat like 3 spotty ass bananas in the same day. On those days, I'm like, I should kill myself. Like, who eats 3 bananas in the same day? I did that show in San Carlos and some old lady yells out, why didn't you just make banana bread? And she's fucking right. That's why women live longer than men every day. Women learn to bake and they deal with their emotions, you know? I'm an immigration paralegal. It's my day job. Thank you. It's busy. I like my job. The only part I hate about my job is that I can't really vent. I tried the other day with a client. I was like, dude, it's a tough day. And he was like, same, bro. I got detained by ICE for 12 hours with limited food and water. And I had to be like, well, I don't have a dental, like it's good to see my cousin, though, when he stops by. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Dude, way back in January, Dr. Phil was with ICE in Chicago, detaining immigrants. You guys remember this? Dude, crazy. It's true. Dude, Dr. Phil went from interviewing the Catch Me Outside girl to trying to catch people outside. How about that? Dude, imagine, dude, God forbid you're getting like detained or deported, and Dr. Phil just runs up behind you with a camera crew, like, what were you thinking? Like, Jesus Christ. Dr. Phil? Dr. Phil always has some weird ass advice for you. He's always like, what's good for the dog isn't necessarily good for the frog. It's like they're 2 different species, asshole. Nice. I like political jokes. But it's hard to tell where somebody's at politically. I was at a protest, and I'm single, by the way. But I was at a protest, and I saw a dude with like a tattoo of 2 crossed flags. Right. The first one was a Palestinian flag, and the second one was a Confederate flag.
What?
It was like, what? From the Mississippi River to the Atlantic Sea, the South will be free. And I was tripping because this dude was Indian. I was like, what's FBI Director Kash Patel, what are you doing at this protest? This is weird to say after the paralegal shit, but I smoke a lot of weed.
Nice.
And anyone else smoking weed tonight?
Not tonight.
Oh, wow, okay, all right, that's fine. One person, that's all I need. That's all I need. I've been smoking a lot of weed recently and watching Hoarders. Dude, I thought it was gonna help me clean. But I kind of just sat there getting jealous. I was like, there's a lot of good shit in these people's houses. Also, they have houses. I'm never gonna have one of those in a different economy. I like that show because you have to be nice to the person who made the mess the whole time. You could twist your ankle on a dead rat, and you still gotta be like, you wanna put this in the donation pot? I also watch chiropractor videos on YouTube when I'm high, but only when they do it on like the elderly. Like there's gotta be some risk involved. How do I know you're real, you know? I was watching this channel, they had 3 videos in a row, right? The first one was an old lady, my favorite. The second one was a dog, and the third one was a baby. And I'm like, how is this all the same fucking license? That doesn't make any sense. Why would a baby need a chiropractic adjustment? In fact, what do you call a baby that just got a chiropractic adjustment? Crack baby. Nice. I was also noticing that, isn't it weird that you don't see any Lime scooters in good condition anymore? Isn't that sad? Like not even the homeless mess with them anymore. They're like, that's some old shit. We gotta move on. I used to live in Oregon, and I hated it, dude. People think that Oregon is like this liberal place. It's not. It's like super sneaky racist out there. Like, dude, I learned it talking to my career counselor. Went to a university out there, and she would suggest jobs that she thought I was meant for. She'd be like, yeah, I'll send your resume to this law firm, but around this time in the fall, there's a lot of leaves falling in people's pool. And I took that job, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I kind of had to, like, it was a good suggestion, actually. I ended up working a landscaping job for my university while school was in session. It was kind of weird. It's kind of embarrassing, dude. My buddies would ask me, hey, dude, like, what do you got after this? And I would have to say, the quad, I guess. I ended up working at a Planet Fitness. I ended up working the night shift alone at this Planet Fitness. And this was in Eugene, Oregon. And fun fact about Eugene, it's a city with the highest rate of homelessness per capita in the country. And this was the only 24-hour program. So there were a lot of homeless members of this gym. You guys want to know what I learned? I learned that meth is the greatest pre-workout there has ever been. Or will ever be. Dude, people were in there bulking and cutting. I was like, what the fuck is going on? This one homeless guy asked me if I could spot him once. And I said, sure. And then he handed me a Narcan. So what am I spotting you for? It was my mom's birthday recently, guys. My hands to my mom, please. My mom's birthday. Yes. And we asked my mom what she wanted to do for her birthday. She says, I want to go cherry pick. You know, leave it to my immigrant Mexican mother to want to pick fruit on her birthday. but we go. We're a family, so we go, you know? We're not going to say no. And let me tell you guys, I come from a family of 8 people. And we picked like 40 pounds of cherries in an hour, guys. Like it was a lot. Like we didn't even have enough money to pay for all these cherries we picked. We just worked like 30 minutes of free labor for the cherry orchard for the love of the game. Dude, we left that place with 20 pounds of cherries and 5 1099 forms. And we're like, come back this year. We need you. I have my little desk job now, but my mom still thinks I should go back to school and learn a trade. She's like, Israel, you should be a Power Ranger. Israel, you should be a Power Ranger like your uncle. And I kind of had to tell her mom, Uncle, like she really means electrician, right? Like she's still learning English, everybody, you know? And I kind of had to tell her mom, Uncle Ricky was charged with battery. That's not necessarily the same thing. It's being a licensed electrician. I'm 25 years old and I live in my parents' garage, and I haven't like invented anything. You know, it's not legitimate. It's a sad version for sure. But I still insist on calling the garage the lab. Like it sounds cool. Like I just gotta get back to the lab. You know, gotta get back to the lab. I gotta go back to the lab and deep fry this peanut butter jelly sandwich. You know, like I'm trying to invent stuff, but it's just not working. I feel like people my age don't like really care about privacy. Like we were sending nudes at 15 years old. Those are still my best nudes. I can't even get them back. It'd be a crime, you know? Like they're gone. I reminisce about them. But I feel like people my age like don't respect privacy. I think we should release everybody's porn search history, just to get it over with, right? Like you lose 2 friends, but you gain 5 more. You know, like you can find. I'd be okay with my shit being out there. Imagine proof that I'm an ally to the disabled community, guys. All right, I'm airdropping everybody after the show. No, I'm kidding. All right, that's my set. Everybody, give it up for my